Hello everybody. This is a demo for the project 1 of Advanced Mobile Application Development for Group 4. Here we have created a simple chat room application for users. So whenever a user who is not logged into the application opens the app, this is the screen that will be visible to him or her. So the user can, if the user is registered, he can use the email ID and password to log into the system. Otherwise, we have a sign up functionality for registering a new user. So let's begin with the sign up activity first. So as you can see, we have a number of fields over here that the user needs to enter in order to create the profile, which include the first and last name, gender, email, city, and the password, and the profile image, of course. So if you try to sign up without filling in any fields, as you can see, we are going to see an error on the screen, hence showing that every field is mandatory. This validation is there for every field. So let's begin with entering all the data that is required. Now do remember that this is the email ID with which you can log in into the application. So now if you try to sign up without setting the profile image, we display a pop-up showing that the profile cannot be selected since a profile image needs to be selected. So we will click on the profile image. Here we have few options. We can take a photo, we can choose a photo from the gallery, or we can simply cancel the pop-up. So if we try to take a photo, the camera will open up. We can click a picture, and simply that can be used as the image, profile image of the user. Or if you don't want to take a photo and you want to choose a photo from the gallery, we can pick a photo which is already present in the gallery as the profile image. And once we now hit the sign up button, the profile is going to get created and the user is going to land on the chat room page. Now let's see the login page before we go any further into the application. So for the on the login page, we have a functionality for the user to enter the email ID and password and log into the app. Or if he or she doesn't remember the password that was set, there is a functionality to reset a forgotten password. In order to get a reset for a forgotten password, you need to have a valid email ID, and you need and it needs to be entered over here. What This forgotten password is a Firebase authentication feature that has been implemented. So whenever anybody enters an email ID and clicks on forgot password, an email is going to be sent to the user to reset the password, and then the user can log in with the updated password. So let's say that I try to click on forgot password without entering any email address. It's going to give me an error that I need the email in order to do so. So let's just use the email ID with which we signed up, and we can say forgot password. It'll tell email for password reset has been sent. So if you go to your application, you will get a link for resetting the password, where now you can just reset the password, and now you can try to use the new password in order to log in. And once you log in, it is going to log you into the application. Now this is the chat rooms page. This is the first feature of our application, where there can be a number of chat rooms, and the user can enter each chat room, send a message on each chat room, view messages, like them, delete the messages that he or she personally posted, and they can also create a new chat room if they want. So, first, let's discuss the sidebar. The sidebar shows the basic profile information, that is, the user profile, image, and the user name. And then it shows the four main functionalities of our application. One is chat room, second is users, and third is the user profile itself. In the chat rooms application, the user can view all the chat rooms, enter chat rooms, post messages, like messages, and delete their own messages. In the users tab, the user can see all the users present in the system, and he or she can view their profile. In my profile, the user can view his own profile and edit it as well. Logout functionality will simply log out the user from the system. So let's begin with chat rooms. In chat rooms, let's say that we open chat room 1. From the list, we can see that a number of users have sent messages over here. So if you want to like a message, you can like a particular message. If you want to unlike that message, you can click back to unlike that message. If the user wants to send a particular message, you can just enter the information over here, enter the message over here, and hit the send button, and this is going to post your message at the bottom of the screen. You can like your message, you can unlike it, and if you want, you can also delete your message. And it will ask you if you're sure you want to delete. If you click yes, it will delete the message for you. Now what you can see over here is that this list of messages has been sorted according to time. So the most recent message will appear at the bottom of the screen, and the least recent will be at the top. So if I post a new message, it will be visible at the bottom of the screen. Now, another functionality that is there on the chat room page is to view the users who are currently having a look at this chat room. So, it basically shows all the users who are in chat room 1 currently, which is just me right now. Okay, this is for the chat room messaging and application. Of course, each message will display the user's name who sent the message, the profile image of the user, the message that was actually sent, the date and time of the message, a button to like or unlike the message, and a button to delete the message. Now, along with viewing any chat room, we can also create a new chat room. So uh, uh, as you can see, we can enter the name of a chat room and we can create it. So if you try to create the chat room without entering a name, it is going to tell you that you need to enter a name in order to create the chat room. So let's say that we try to enter a name which is already a part of the chat rooms that are created. Let's say chat room 1, which was already a part of the application, and you try to create it. It is going to give you it is going to throw a error to you saying that this chat room already exists, so you need to use a new name. So let's enter a new name. So now upon hitting create, this new chat room is going to get created over here, and as you can see, since there are no messages over here, you can't see any. So I will post a message over here, and I can like it, I can unlike it, I can delete it, I can view the users just like other groups. Now, just like other chat rooms. Now, the next feature over here is displaying the users in the system. So this tab will show you all the users that are present in the system. And you can view the profile information about each individual user in this fashion. And lastly, we have a my profiles section which will show you your personal profile of the user that is logged in. So over here, all the information that is stored by you in the system will be displayed, and you can edit your profile. Now, as you can see, all the input fields will come pre-populated with the data that was already used by you in order to create the profile. And let's say you try to change some information, and you, in the process, you leave something out, and you try to edit it. It is going to throw a validation error, saying so that it is clear to you that every field is mandatory and you need to enter the name in it, or enter the any information that pertains to it in it. And like we could change the user profile picture while signing up, the same can be done when you're editing your profile. You can take a photo, you can choose a photo from a gallery as well. So this time let's try by taking a photo. Let's just say that I click this photo and I use it at my profile information. And now if I hit edit, it is going to display my profile information with the new information that I had entered. So the change will be reflected in the side tab that you see over here. If you have posted any messages on a chat room, that change will be displayed here also. As you can see, the profile image has changed. Since I didn't change my first name, the name hasn't changed. So this way, all the information will be updated throughout the application as the profile is edited. And finally, we have the logout feature, which is just going to log the user out of the system, and the user is going to land back onto the login page. So that is for our chat room application. Thank you very much.